Today I'm going to show you another war recap. Yes, I am finally back to YouTube. So, this one is against AMSTERDÄ. I think you might have spelled Amsterdam wrong. Jokes aside, to get into this awesome war. First replay will be against Kazalbe, which is by Geronimo. He's doing a I don't know whether it's called Brothers or Shattered Go Walloon. I watched this replay, but I don't remember it. Depends on what's in the CC. So he does a really cheap war breaker, and then puts his golem down to tank for the CC. That's mostly a suicidal golem, and his second golem will be the main tank, which is going into the base. Slow this down. Now, as the king takes out the queen, and a really nice jump spell that connects all the compartments, and even the dead zone. His king gets the first air defense, and his queen looks like she might get the second one, which would be a really big help, as long as he hits with ability. So now he starts his Hound and Loon deployment. One thing I didn't like about this is the fact he piled up both Hounds in the same place. As you see, his balloon sucked up an air trap, which weakened them a bit. If his Hound was placed behind where these first four balloons were, that would not have happened. As you see, he gets his Queen's ability and gets the second AD here. What happens next is he puts his third Hound in. He's still got one more left, and a haste spell that held all of his loons towards the air defense. His queen is taking down the expo with no help. Unfortunately, a mortar shot takes her house. His loons take out the final defences, and although he hasn't saved any wizards, he's got plenty of lava cups and balloons to clean up, and therefore this is an easy restart and will speed up through the cleanup. And he has spare poison. Well, Queen Corpse on CC, that's funny. Like, defensive swag. Anyway, let's go into the next replay, which is number 7 by Austin. As you can tell, this was very close on time as he puts his minion down at 2 minutes 58. If you don't know, there has been an update which has lowered maximum time by 30 seconds. His queen is getting big value here because, as you'll see in a minute, there's a double giant bomb there which the queen's moving path into. He uses archers to get the corner hooked. However, he doesn't get the top one, which I think almost makes a bit of a difference. His queen is getting big value here, as I've already explained. She's getting What's the Point defense and expo, which has been buffed, as well as the wizard towers to do more damage and have more health. And also, thinking most of the patterns are a double giant bomb spot. He breaks his queen in to kill the enemy queen, which is even more value. Just the queen and a couple of healers, which is great. He puts the one golem in with some wizards to funnel and minions. Sent test wall breaker. Unfortunately, he didn't bring enough, and therefore he has to display his king back through. This works absolutely fine though. And there's 40 seconds left in the replay, and he still has 14 hulks in the bag, which shows how much he absolutely destroyed this base by picking it apart. This is a vital way to restart, especially now that there has been some changes to the updates and stuff, whatever it is called. Anyway, sorry about that voice crack, but now he's got the restart and it's over. Next replay is going to be number 8 by Javi. This is another pretty much quite an overkill. He sends both of his initial golems in the same position. They are taking heavy fire, and therefore he brings loads of wizards, therefore they can take out lots of defences. This will make the Hulk have an easy job. His third golem goes through the broken wall which he put right here, as you can see. And he puts the pre-poison down, so there is damage ramping up for when his defensive troops reach the troops. Therefore, this can all happen easily and the troops can die. Now, his golems are going in deep tanking a lot for his heroes. The Queen goes around, Bitbus is fine. He now starts an Asian wall deployment to Hulk, which is a really good idea versus space. Because there is very dense but spread out point defense. Now his golems, I'm not quite jumping into that box yet. Fortunately though, his Asian wall is also really good as it cuts through the double giant bomb in half. He knew about the double giant bomb because it was a clean-up attack. Now he has plenty of Hulks. Poisons the skeleton traps. I really lose my words. I'm not into this commentary thing. I'm being dirty about it. His Queen's still alive, which is absolutely vital because there's a lot of clean-up left on this base. His Hulks is just about clean it though. But sorry about that. Accidentally hit chat screen. Just planning some war stuff, as you do. Speed up the clean-up. Actually, let's just skip it. Let's watch the next replay against. Where's? I think he might have actually spammed the buttons a bit. What wasn't spammed is Andy's attack, as he does it perfectly and he takes out the base very efficiently. He's doing a pretty less complicated stone go-ho for this one. He's got a lot of wizards because there's loads of stuff to clean out. He realises that once the two outside defences are gone, he can pack his Hulks perfectly into the right compartment and therefore uses his wall breaks to do so. He doesn't use a jump spell because he needs to get much further through the base because the Queen is all the way on the other side. And that wasn't on purpose. And a down left on it. But anyway, he's got 3 golems, 2 wizards, a king and a queen. And that is bad news for any defense rushing through with a rage. He perfectly started surgical Hulks. I say it's perfect because he's taken out each of the defences with 3 or 4 Hulks left over so they can move on to the next defence without any trouble at all. He still has almost a big amount of his Hulks that he started with. I think he made a mistake cooking an extra rage, but he gets away with it as he just puts it on the tank so they can get through the base a bit better. It wasn't particularly effective though. He healed through the Tesla farm and now there's only 3 defences left and the Expo is distracted by the Queen. We'll speed it up as this base is over. I'm really not into this commentary thing because I keep making so many mistakes. So, as well as this base being over, unfortunately, so's the video. Thanks for watching. I hope these matchups will happen more often as we are finding great anti-3-star bases. Fortunately, the next war, we do not find anti-3-star bases, but it isn't the greatest war for us because we've just made a lot of mistakes. Anyway, we should pull through and get the win, which is 300 and quite a lot. Not actually quite a lot, but it'll be 303. Peace.